Right, not me uncertain my brain. I've been just swerving again. Out of my words, I'm insane. I don't know what's in my brain. I've been no temper, no blame.
Make more fun.
Shit, flow,
Make more fun.
money flow. I don't got enough of that. I don't got enough of that. I'm broke. Y'all don't front, I've been back, you know. Y'all don't stop when I'm bad, you know. Nah, ways to get our own. Working, missing your phone. I got my worries to spill.
What is up, everybody? We are back with another episode of Smoking That Ish, and we got one for you today.
What up, peeps?
We have a lot to cover. I am always, still, I am Martimus, and this is the one and only Binks.
Yes.
Fresh out the slammer.
Patent pending.
Fuck boom.
Fuck that.
What's up?
Patent pending.
Hell yeah. So before the show today, we smoked this pre-roll called Squirt from God, who the hell is
I
this?
hear you, BK.
Yeah, what's up, Chuckles?
Open his
Squirt. It's from Bad River Farms. THC is 14.2% with a little bit of CBD in there, just a 0.25 CBD.
Yeah, naturally.
And it was a half-gram pre-roll, and it was not very good. I didn't like the way it tasted.
No.
Not a fan.
Nope, it wasn't. No.
So for the yeses and the nos, this would be a no.
It was only $6 though.
Yeah, $6
cool.
for
It was
but
$6,
it's only a
so
half
like-
gram.
Yeah, but that was a no. Not a fan.
That
of
is a
one.
no.
I don't know.
No.
Something
Outta
about
here.
it just meh.
Not a fan. Moving on.
I got these two other ones that I'm kind of excited for though.
What do you got?
What else did I grab? I grabbed a Royal Wedding.
Royal Wedding, I think I've had before, and I think that one is that's money right there.
And then what is this one? Was new. This was that Stink Fist.
Stink Fist. Yeah, neither one of us
This
have had
this
that.
one was new.
I'm excited about that one. Is it stink? Like a
Yes and no.
Like a freshly used fist?
It does, but it almost smells a little airy.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, it must have been a gaper.
loose. Was a little loose, but it's got a nice stink to it.
Oh, that's nice. Nice mellow, solid smell to it. I like that.
Yeah, that one might not be
forward.
too bad.
Looking forward to that. Actually,
That one might not be too bad. And
that
then
should
there's
be
this,
fantastic.
so they added
dude.
these new things. You see this? I ain't never seen this shit before. This is new.
What? Oh, the plastic around the top. That's
Yeah,
that's that
little-
company. That's Bad River.
Little condoms they put on here.
Yeah, Bad River does that over the top of theirs.
That's a bitch.
It does. Makes it kind of a huge pain in the ass.
It is a huge pain in the ass.
Yeah. Stoners aren't that smart, man. Like, they're trying to childproof this shit, but damn it, we're dumb too.
Oh, if this fucker's loose. Look at that. I can just fucking.
Ew, man. Don't bend your broken dick at me, dude. God damn.
Oh, this poor
Fucking was fresh out the slammer, already trying to slang that hammer. What's up?
That doesn't smell bad though.
No. You just twist it up tight. Yeah.
Yeah, it don't smell too bad. That one might be okay. It's almost got a little bit of that hayness to it, a little bit of hay.
That's more of a subtle smell than the other one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that ain't.
I mean, that's fucking like lighting a goddamn homemade firework, dude. Look at the end of that thing. It came loose probably in the thing.
Oh, yeah,
you
no,
know,
it was
they probably
pretty
got
loose in
knocked
there.
loose a little bit.
Yeah,
We got to stop moving around so much. Trying to get some fresh audio for people.
yeah, they've been.
We've been having some issues with audio stuff, and we're working on it. Hopefully, this sounds much better than the other stuff, dude. We apologize. Just something got saved in the wrong area and messed up a couple.
BK was
episodes.
blacking, but we let him.
BK is learning as we go, just like we are. We don't know what the fuck we're doing either. So
We
and
told him
then-
next time he can pick out his own switch. This time we pick.
Also today we're gonna be talking about the KodoPro. KodoPro from Yokan. This little fucking thing,
Is it
dude.
Kodo or Kudu?
It's Kodo.
Kodo?
I don't know how to pronounce it. It's KODO Pro, man.
Oh.
I'm gonna say
I would
Kodo.
think Kodo, yeah.
Yeah, from Yokan.
Kodo.
Dude, this thing is less than $15, and it is it's for carts. And I got a fresh I got a fresh indica cart right here.
Oh,
And we're gonna put that in there, and we're gonna fucking go try it out. Now, this, you may think that because this tiny little thing here, you may think that because this is just some little thing that it doesn't do much. But this thing, if you double tap it, it preheats for 10 seconds. It can be set from 1.8 volts all the way up to
3.6 or 3.8.
it's over 4, all the way up to 4.2.
Okay. Okay.
For this tiny little thing, it could be set on that.
And
And
honestly,
if you set it at like 2.5, where I set it at, you can smoke 2 of these half-gram carts out of there before you got to charge this thing.
I like how they did this. I like how they did this little packaging. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty fucking nice.
Hell yeah, dude. DNS,
look at
props
that.
to you, really, for stepping up.
No, they did good with that.
And we stopped at Superior Buds today to grab our stuff because we were late rolling out. So we stopped there, man. And shout out Superior Buds. You had
as always.
I had one bud that I had picked up. Okay, we're gonna talk about this later. I'm gonna set that over here. I had one bud that I picked up previously because I didn't know we were gonna make it there today. So I got this. This is Mad Honey from Pure Bliss. I've been smoking this for pretty much a week, and it's pretty damn good. I mean, it tastes good. It's strong, and it's very nice. So this is 22.6% THC. So it's right up my alley. You know, I like them higher THCs, man. That's a personal preference. I know how it is. But this one tastes good too. That's the thing. It not only punches, but it's good.
Man, let me see this Mad Honey, because
Mad Honey's
she was saying
delicious.
something. She was saying something there about it.
Yeah.
And
Mad
honestly,
Honey's
I was having a conversation with homie at Superior Buds.
Yeah.
We were actually having a conversation.
Superior Bob.
Superior Bob, yep.
Oh.
Superior Bob. I was having a conversation with him at the rib contest, and we were saying something about Pure Bliss, and I was like, honestly, from when they first came out, dude, Pure Bliss was kind of booty.
When they first
started out, there was a little booty. They just
if you remember back in the earlier episodes, before the 420 episode, I actually had kind of poo-pooed on them for having seeds in their stuff. They had 3 pre-rolls and an 8th with seeds in it. Well, I tell you what, since 420, they have not disappointed. They have been coming out with great stuff. This one's got little nugs in it, and that's hit or miss. Any 8th.
It came like this? Little popcornies? Okay.
Yeah, any 8th is hit or miss. I've had ones that I've had bigger nugs than that. That one looks like it's more smaller nugs. But, 8ths are hit or miss. You never know what you're going to get.
It almost smells like sweet coffee.
It's delicious, dude. I'm telling you.
The
It's
Mad Honey.
smooth.
The Mad Honey, that's a good name for that.
Dude,
That's
it's
right.
fantastic. Yeah, it has that sweet smell that on the back end, almost like honey, a honey sweetness smell. It's fantastic.
Speaking of little
dude.
small buds, when I was trimming up
Wonderful.
my my little harvest there, my Johnny Utah had a lot of little motherfuckers on there. Had a lot of little nubs. I can't even call them buds. They were little nubs. Like if you tried to trim it up with the scissors, you try to hit it with the trim, you would just chop it in half. So I'm gonna have to go through it again and kind of brush off a couple once it gets done.
Yeah.
But not man.
No worries, dude. Fucking
I got about two and a half weeks left on that.
nice.
Yeah, about 2.5 weeks of curing left on that, give or take.
Dude, we're going to review it on the show. It's going to be a good day.
Yeah.
That's going to be a big episode. I hope everybody tunes in. And I hope everybody checks out the last episode and watches Binks get his birthday present, dude. I didn't put that on there. I didn't tell nobody. That was a secret little gem for those that watch all the episodes.
That was
Yeah,
heat.
you got to watch Binks get his birthday present, dude. That was a good one, dude.
That's the only piece I got since I moved. That's the only piece I have right now.
Man, that makes me feel so much better.
I got that in a spoon, and I'm just keeping it at that.
Shout out once again, Cloud9, man. You're just a great dude.
And I've been looking at that thing.
You're just a good
I've been
guy,
looking
dude.
at that fucking piece for a year, dude. That thing's nice.
Oh yeah, I got this right here. Oh, this is one of those. Can I do it with my fat fucking fingers?
You need Poppy help you?
Not yet, Daddy. I got it. Hold on.
¿Dónde está la pizza comida?
See. That is a new one from the Hills, FTH. Big shout out. That's a Bay 11. I tried one of these the other day, and it's very good. It's good enough that I had to bring it and show it to Binks,
Damn, it's like they glued that motherfucker.
Yeah, some of the packages are different, Some of them pop right open. Some of them seem like they're just completely and utterly sealed, dude. And then the cool thing about From the Hills, dude, this is a little cheesy, maybe a little dumb, I don't know. But it comes, you get this, inside of this package, you get this fucking tube, so your shit don't get crushed. And look, it's pushed right up against the end, so it doesn't shake back and forth, and it doesn't fucking get crushed when somebody's, this little tiny loose package. And I just think that's a great idea. I'm sure it costs a pretty penny, but
Sometimes it
that's
does.
fucking, that's smart.
That's plastic, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
I was about to say.
it's cone shaped though, too. That's genius. I mean, it fits like a glove, dude.
You know what you would like? They got this thing. Raw makes this little thing. It's a little piece of plastic, but it holds 3 cones.
Oh yeah. That one where you put the weed on the
little,
top and you just fucking
no,
goes
no.
into the
It's
hole?
just a little holder. So it's like a doob tube, except it's a 3-pack for raw cones.
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
you would like
dude.
that.
Dude, this is the Bay 11 is money, man. That's nice. That's nice right there.
That's got a sour sting to it.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very smooth and it punches quite hard, dude. I'm a big fan of it.
They packed this decently too.
Oh yeah, and hence the tube.
Yeah, they
so
did a
it
decent job.
stays.
It's a little bit loose
exactly-
towards the end, but they did good.
Oh
Honestly,
yeah, but it stays just how they did it.
I wonder because I know we get a lot of pre-rolls in the state. I really wonder if they're using one of the automatic rollers. You know, the little fucking.
I have no idea.
I wonder if they're using one of those or if they're hand packing them.
I have no idea.
Because when you master
That
them,
would be cool to know.
because they just use one of those. Usually, when you use one of those big ass machines, fills like 100 cones at a time, just shakes the shit out of it.
And not only that, but then on top of all that, we found this bud, dude, at Superior Buds. It was pointed out to us by Raina, who works there. And it's called Dakota Cookies, dude. And the one that we saw, it looked like the
It looked
bud.
impressive.
The bud itself was a dark, like purple to blackish color. And then it had like green leaves on it that were almost like the decoration. Most buds green and has the black leaves of decoration. No, this whole thing was dark and had just the leaves, the green leaves on it and stuff. We are very happy. Batch number 4 called F4 Donkey Kong. This is the strain is Donkey Kong.
What?
That's what it says on there. The strain's Donkey Kong.
Huh. So does that mean this is a? Well, that's weird. Go to. F4. That's a 4th gen phenotype. Phenotype is what that is.
Nice. 18.18% THC, dude. Very nice, dude. This is I have a feeling this is going to be a great one right here. And if not, we're going to judge cuz it says it's Dakota Cookies, but then when you look on the back, it says a packaged flour, 3.5 grams Dakota Cookies. The strain is Donkey Kong.
Well, then if you look on the front, the from the hill sticker right here also says Dakota Cookies. So I wonder if that's just like a.
I have no idea.
Like
Maybe
a
that's
spin off of it or something.
maybe that's like a side brand of theirs.
Yeah, that's what I
these are
mean.
The Dakota Cookies ones.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to be Dakota Cookies Donkey Kong, dude, and we are happy to try it. We are very happy to try this one. This one's going to be
see
very
if that one
nice.
looks like the one at the dispo.
Ooh, should we? Should we do it right now?
Yeah, because now I'm curious.
Watch for the possible disappointment.
So now I'm curious.
Uh-oh.
Because the one that we seen there had a nice fat motherfucker in it. It was decent. They had some nice yield on that, you can tell. Okay.
Sorry, I watched Jaws a lot when I was a kid. It was on TBS all fucking time, dude.
Back when TBS had the good shit.
Back when TBS had something besides fucking basketball. I fucking hate these broken ass hands, dude. You have one job, hands. One fucking job. I can't trust you to do one thing. Nope, I can't. Nope. Oh, the sadness, dude. The sadness of not being able to grip and pull on things.
He just got defeated by a bag.
Ah, it's happening all the time. All of a sudden.
Fuck, that smells good though.
Yeah?
Fuck, that smells good though.
Da-na-na.
Got some nice purple to it. Yeah, it's decent.
Oh, yeah. There's other nuggets in there that are more purpley.
This is nice, actually. This actually looks real nice. Considering it's got that, this actually looks real nice. It's got some tight buds on there too, or some.
Smells
Some
very
tight cola.
good, dude.
Some tight cola
Smells
formation
very
there.
sweet and nice. Just
I had this. This almost reminds me, not quite, but it almost reminds me. I had this. This weed when I was a fucking teenager in high school, right? I had this weed, and I got it, and it was
chirps too.
golden. I got this weed one time, and it was like a gold. The whole bud was just like this nice
Or
golden
with
fucking bud.
trichomes, that's what it is.
And you would break it up and throw it in your bowl, and then it was purple. But looking at it, it was gold, and then it was purple. We called it the Viking mead back home. That's what we called it.
Dude, this is gonna be some good stuff.
That's decent. I like that.
Yeah.
I already like that.
That's gonna be fantastic.
I already like that.
Dude, and fucking on top of that, okay, and as always, before we forget, as always, like, subscribe, share with your friends, tell your family,
Tell your grandma.
Yep, tell your grandma. She'd
Tell your
love the
grandma's
show.
cat, dude.
Your
Tell your
grandma would
grandma's
love the
cat.
show.
Of
Her
course she
and her
would.
cat. They need separate accounts though, so they can like, subscribe, share to their friends. Yeah,
Separate
and
accounts.
shout out D Game Podcast 6923. Shout out,
Thank you.
for the studio and for letting us do this. We appreciate it very much. We'll get to some comments later if there are any. We might. Well, we got to set up a date yet, but we should sometime here very soon in June be able to get an interview with Superior Bob from Superior Buds. So I don't know why they don't do that. If I worked there and my name was Bob, I'd be Superior Bob Buds. That's what you'd find me as on all my social
Instead
media.
of Bob's Burgers, it's
I'd be Superior Bob Buds.
Yeah.
And then if there's like a Dave that works there, Superior Dave Buds. And then like that'd be I'd have
just
a whole
say
team.
Superior Bob, Superior Dave and shit.
Yeah, I'd
Oh, yeah.
totally do that, dude. Any word on whether or not Jordan's gonna do the show? Not Jordan. Shit. Wrong name. Jared.
Oh, he said
Derp,
he
my
said
fault.
sometime in June as well. He said
Jared sometime in June. That's gonna be
Because
fantastic.
he's
dude.
got the store going on and a bunch of shit.
Oh yeah. It's prime
So-
plant season, dude. He can't.
Yep,
I
so-
understand.
So
Everybody's
but
getting
I
their
did
stuff
ask
right
him if
now.
he wanted to pop up one of these Sundays here, and he said that he might. Oh shit! But he said that he can probably do that too. One of these
Fantastic.
these
dude.
weeks, just whenever he's not working and all that good shit.
Have you ever heard of neem oil?
Neem oil, yeah, I've heard
Neem
of it.
oil. Do you know anybody that uses it?
No,
Why does everybody stop using it?
isn't neem oil that? I'm pretty sure it gets rid of fucking like fruit flies and shit.
It gets rid of up to 600 insects.
Yeah, neem oil. That's okay. So neem oil is something that's that's right. So when you get organic, like I mentioned, you get a lot of bugs. So some people use neem oil because I'm pretty sure it's one of those natural pesticides, essentially.
Well, yeah,
to
but
an
it
extent.
has stuff in it that you can OD on if you overuse it.
Yeah, but no, I know some people like the neem oil. There's one that I was talking to a buddy of, and he uses it's called what is it? I think it's called Captain Jack's or something like that. I don't know if it's like an organic based pesticide, but it works.
Okay, cool.
But it works, and that's the things you don't want to fucking overdo them with pesticides. And
Well,
shit
yeah,
like
you
that.
got to be careful with anything, organic or otherwise, man. You
Yeah.
don't want to soak it.
So
in
I
anything.
think that's the
It'd
big
be
thing
just
with. I think
what
that's
a
the big
waste.
thing with the neem oil is just the fact that it's one of those kind of natural-ish.
And then
Or
also,
closer to.
we're gonna be discussing. I just wanted to know if you heard of neem oil because I just heard
Yeah.
of it. I was
Yeah, yeah.
watching a show and it came up on there.
That's Some people will throw it in there if they got some
Well,
little
that-
gnats in their grow.
Looking that up turned me on to cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome,
Jesus fuck.
which is it's CHS. It's an extremely rare disease where people get like hyper allergic to weed and stuff, and it's caused by intense, use of weed. We'll talk more about it later. But my girlfriend, her dad actually suffers from it. So, like, I know a lot of people say it's not real and stuff like that, but
Huh.
we didn't know what the hell he had.
Damn,
for sure.
shit. Sure shit fucking.
We didn't
Google
know. We didn't know what the hell he had until I looked this up. Like, well, they knew like the hospital and stuff had recommended this, but we personally couldn't figure out like what the heck it was. And then we looked this up, and yeah, it describes it almost perfectly. And we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about the symptoms. They don't really know what causes it yet, so we'll talk about like I'm pretty sure the only common thing between all cases is heavy cannabis use for multiple years beforehand. But we'll talk about it later on. Possible causes, any kind of treatment, stuff like that. Where they're working on it, things of that nature.
That's
We'll
actually-
we'll dive into it real deep
That's
later
really
on.
that's kind of intriguing actuch.
Yeah,
Just my little quick Google search. and That's a little intriguing.
dude, that's what I'm telling you. Like that was great. And one of the flowers we didn't have listed was DNG Gushers at 8.25. 8.25 from the second episode.
Oh, I remember the Gushers. That was good. That
It was
good.
very low
That was
THC,
good.
but it tasted
it was a
very
nice,
good.
It was a nice smoke.
And
is
it
what
was a nice
Yup.
smoke, like very pleasant, Upbeat high. It was very good.
What's that one pre-roll we smoked before this? Not the squirt, the other one.
The Humboldt pound cake?
Yeah, no, that thing almost put me out.
Yeah, that thing was fantastic. We already reviewed that. I reviewed that one day when you weren't here. That's a beauty. It's a beauty, dude. It's so good. Let me check this. I don't have everything transferred over to my phone yet. I plan on transferring most of this stuff over to my phone and then over to a laptop at home, you know? So we have like a solid record of what's up besides just this paper shit here.
Need a whiteboard.
Yeah, for real, dude.
Whiteboard is just a fuck ton of sticky notes.
Whiteboard, but I feel like we'd fucking just fuck a whiteboard up, dude. And yeah, sticky
doodling
notes
on
would
it.
be great.
You don't want me to run sticky notes, but you get 500
so
up in here.
825 actually puts Gushers tied for third place, dude. So DNG, you hold 2 of the top 3 spots right now, currently, before we have checked anything else, and you hold 1 of the other spots as well. So DNG, Dakota Natural Growers, I think is
Yeah, they're doing good.
they're currently killing it. They're doing a great job. So
They're consistent too.
Yeah,
which is nice.
props.
They're consistent. They don't get me wrong, didn't they? Aren't those the ones that had that fucking those 2 pre-rolls that we hated the taste of?
could have
Did that
been.
come from them too?
Could have been. It's quite possible.
But I know there was those 2 pre-rolls we got that were really promising. No, there was 1 pre-roll and an 8th. Or we each got an 8th. Can't really remember what it was. It was either
No.
pre-rolls or 8s, but I know we didn't like the fucking taste of them. That
No
was just
idea.
weird. That was just weird is what that was.
Yeah. And yeah, we got more coming up with all these different things that we have to review. I mean, torture. We got to review all these things today, man. We're probably gonna get like super high and geez, dude. But we're doing it for you guys. We're doing it for
Oh,
you,
yeah,
for the viewers.
For science.
This is what we
Shit.
do. We sacrifice so that we can help you. Okay, that's why we do this horse shit. Okay. Anyways, what are we gonna go try, sir? What would you like to try first? We got the Bay 11. We got the Mad Honey and the Dakota Cookies. We got the Kodo review potentially. We got Stink Fist and we got Royal Wedding yet. So.
Man,
There's choices.
I know the Kodo is fucking amazing. I actually have one of the Kodos. Speaking of the Kodo, I actually have one of those.
Yeah.
And I can fully charge that little guy. I can fully charge it, and it'll last me about 2 or 3 days of consistent use.
Legit.
Like consistent use, and I keep mine up on a higher voltage. I keep mine at like 3.3.
Yeah.
Just because.
Yeah. This would. I mean, dude, you can smoke 2 carts if on a full battery
Yeah, or a full 1 gram cart on a battery
easily.
on 1 battery life, depending on where your voltage is at. But yeah,
For real.
And if you're like if you use it constantly, like most people usually rip on their carts. Me, I don't really rip on mine that much. Like, you know, every now and then I'll pull it out if I'm, you know, going and doing something.
Oh,
or
I'm not
whatever,
trying to
something
pull
like that.
monster hits out of mine either. You know?
No.
I'm just trying to fucking keep a buzz.
Keep your buzz.
Keep your buzz.
leveled out.
Maintain in
Yup.
groups, like around groups of people, because
Mhm.
I don't do well in public sometimes. So I got to
People
carry
suck.
mine on me.
It's because people suck.
No, it's because I fucking get in my own head and think dumb shit.
Man,
you know,
fuck them.
it's just how it goes.
Fuck 'em.
Fucking shite happens, sir.
Man, we're gonna try that fucking Donkey Kong shit.
Oh, you go? Okay.
Let's
right.
do the Donkey Kong.
All right. We're
I'm
going to
hyped
do
about
Dakota Cookies Donkey Kong is what we're going to do.
Dakota Cookie. That's weird how it does that. I think it might be like a branding. I think that's what it is, just a branding. Because From the Hills is obviously like the manufacturer and the cultivator.
Yeah.
I think the Dakota Cookies might just be a branding. So you know how Burner's got cookies and, you know, Colorado and shit like that. So I think it might just be a branding of them.
Whatever. Either way, we about to check it out. We'll talk to you guys in a minute, all right?
Yes, sir.
Boop, boop, dee, boop, boop. And we're back. All right, dude. Obviously, that was some fucking pretty good bud, dude.
I like that one. No, that was
dude,
good.
We
good. I
rolled
like
it up, in a nice old raw paper. Shout out Raw, thank you. Shout out Cloud9, where I buy my papers. Thank you as well. From the Hills, Dakota Cookies, fucking Donkey Kong, man. Holy shit, that was a nice one. The buzz is pleasant.
9 out the gate.
Yeah,
9
I think I'm gonna
9.
stay solid with a 9.
9.
I think I'm gonna go 9 too. We're gonna give that one just a solid 9, bro. Definitely. That was
It does have a nice buzz to it too, a damn good buzz.
yeah, and and it
Nice
tastes
and uppity,
very good,
nice and
looks
uppity.
good. I mean, it has great trichomes on it. I bet if we fucking zoomed in, it would be just covered in terps and stuff.
And when you get down to the end of the joint, it don't fucking taste like ass either. It's still got a consistent taste throughout the whole thing. They did good with that. That's nice.
I was very impressed. It was very good. So that damn, that takes from the hills, dude. That ties you at the top with Lemon OG Dosey Do for first place.
That's
at 9.
so far. That's my win right there.
Yeah,
So far, that's my win.
dude. Let me add it in, man.
No, they did good with that.
Solid 9.
That's for sure. And it doesn't taste too doesn't taste a whole fuck ton like nutrients either. You can tell when they're just a little bit nutrient bombed. Doesn't taste a whole lot like that, so that's nice. That's nice. They did good. 10 points, guys. Well, 9, but 10 points. Solid A for effort. Solid fucking A for effort, dude.
Smells like a blueberry muffin.
Yeah, it smells like blueberries, like intense when you smell it out the bag. It smells very sweet, but once he mentioned it, it very much smells like some kind of artificial blueberry or like after blueberries are cooked. Definitely. It was very good.
Yeah, they did good with that. I like that.
That was fantastic. So that ties him at the top, dude.
I'll be back for that one.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've said that about any of these, but I'll be.
No, Superior.
back for that
the
one.
thing I found out is that for Superior buds, a lot of the cultivators and growers hit the places in Sioux Falls and stuff first.
Okay.
And, all that stuff. So they don't come there till last, and that's why some of these strains, like the Lemon OG Dosey Do,
Yeah.
that's why they didn't have it. It never made it that far.
Okay.
So that's the only thing with them being a smaller place.
Yeah, I
But
suppose they have to
that's
drive
even
all the way
more.
out for
That's
it.
even more reason to blow them up, really, because they're doing their best. I mean, they're in constant talks with distributors and cultivators and stuff all the time. They travel to places and they go and look at people's grow ops. If you go on their website, their Facebook and stuff like that, you can see pictures of them in grow houses walking around, getting tours and stuff. I mean, they really care. It's important. And you know what? That's a lot of these dispensaries and stuff have fantastic employees, dude.
Yeah,
Just
honestly.
they have people that really, really care. They're not just trying to make a buck. I mean, the whole reason they started the business was, of course, to make money, and you got to make money at a job. But these people, I feel like they don't want to do anything else.
I know they
Yeah.
all do good. I don't think I've met one so far.
I haven't met one that I thought was being a douche
No,
before.
not one.
No, the only thing though, when
It's kind of hard to be
I
hard to be
first went
upset
to-
when that's your profession, though.
yeah, exactly. But
Yeah.
when I first went to Unity, it was kind of off-putting for me because they were so professional
Yeah,
about it. It was kind of off-putting to me,
yeah.
that's not their fault. They're in other states too, aren't they?
Yeah. I think they're in California and maybe Oregon,
Yeah. So Unity's in
or
other
Washington.
states.
I could be wrong,
So that's not really a South
but I know they
Dakota-based
are
place.
elsewhere as well.
But they're very professional. But
so far that's the
personally-
Apple store for weed in South Dakota. Right
Yeah.
now, is Unity. That's the Apple store for your
Which
weed
is
right now.
good. I mean, if you're a higher end person and fucking hippies make you uncomfortable and shit, that would be a nice place to go because those people are very it would feel more comfortable to you. It would feel like a regular trying to purchase something like a phone or some kind of setting.
Mm-hmm. And they are very knowledgeable too. They do good there. Like I said, they were the first ones open, and I've been there when.
Yeah,
opening
personally,
day,
I'm
they did
just
good.
not comfortable with the whole aspect of it. I mean, I've never gotten. That's where I got my Luca Dragon Egg, and that thing was awesome for a long time until I wanted to start taking like serious, harder dabs,
some globbers.
and then I had to get a little rig and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Honestly, E-rigs were the way to go. Honestly,
If I had the extra money to blow, man, I would.
like that little Dr. Dabber I had, that white one. That thing, that did it. Fuck a Puffco. Sue me, Puffco. Fuck a Puffco.
Buffco.
Fuck a Puffco. Fuck a Puffco. I can't. No,
Man,
never again.
That is a hardcore start to the show right there. I mean, it was like almost bad juju with that fucking squirt pre-roll before.
Man, fuck.
But man, that bud really turned it around, dude. Holy cow.
Told you that one was promising. That was a nice one. I like
dude,
that
if you
motherfucker for
haven't
sure.
tried From the Hills Dakota Cookies, we just did the Donkey Kong. I don't know if there's more than that, if it's like a whole little sub brand.
Yeah, I think it
But
might be like a
man,
branding to 'em.
if you get your hands on some of that, go for it. You know, even if you're not a big smoker, you know, and you're not trying to get like ripped, even if you take like 1 or 2 hits of that, it's very nice. It's a very good buzz. Happy, like a happy buzz.
Uppity. It's kind of uppity.
And if you're
Little
not
energetic.
a big smoker and you only get torched once in a great while,
That's
save
one-
it. That's
yeah.
one to buy and save. Save
sure.
that for a special occasion and bust it out when your friends come from out of state, or when you go see your family, or any kind of setting that's not a everyday thing. That would be a good one for that. I am very happy with that.
Yup. They did good on that motherfucker
Yeah,
right there.
great job. Just fantastic. From the Hills becoming more and more impressive. Really.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're really doing just a bang up job.
It's all about progress. And they've been progressing. So is Pure Bliss. They've also been progressing quite a bit too.
For sure.
For like I mentioned when they first started, I wasn't a fan, but now they're doing good. They're upping it up. It's all learning process, trial and error, man. Trial and error. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Trial and error.
Killing it, dude.
Even mine, I was looking at some of my first harvests the other day. I was looking. I need to.
Dude, your
I need to do
stuff,
better
your
at trimming.
stuff for being the first time is so nice, dude.
I need to get better.
It
at trimming.
just looks. I know you. I
That's
mean, you can always improve. Everybody can, but
Oh, yeah.
for your first try, it is very, very nice. I am pleasantly surprised. It is very good looking.
And they had that fucking rough transition.
Well, yeah, but I almost feel like that rough transition gave them a little, maybe a stiff upper lip. They became a little tough. I almost think it was good for them.
They did decent.
You never know, dude. You never know what's going to work and what's not. People are figuring out new, weird, wacky stuff all the time that they try, dude.
Just smack
People
it a
play
little bit.
certain kinds of music, da-da-da. All kinds of stuff, dude.
Oh, I used to, when I was fucking water them up and, defoliating and all that, I'd fucking go in there, burn one and chill, kick it with the ladies for a bit.
Hell
oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Why not?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was a...
Especially if you're watering and you just got to sit there and water. So I don't got auto pots. I was thinking about auto pots, honestly.
What, that auto water?
What
I mean, a lot of people are doing like a lot of people. If you're bougie and you got money, people are doing fully automated buildings.
Yeah.
Or it's just
Yep.
you
They
plant
actually
it
been
and-
doing this thing where they'll grow it. They'll grow like a plant here. It's like it's not aquaponics, but it's a hydroponic system. But they can do it in tiers. So then instead of just having the grow on the floor of the building, they can have levels of it. So they can basically stack like 3 or 4 plants up towards this point, and then they each have their own little basket or whatever the fuck it is, however they decide to go about it.
Yeah.
And then so that way you can take in the floor space and the vertical space and actually grow it that way. And it's a really fast and efficient way to do it. So I've heard. I've read into it a couple times. It's fucking probably a bitch and a half to get it all going and get it figured out correctly. But once you do,
Are a
that's
lot
the
of
way.
people using the flat topped, like grow tent building sheds, whatever? Are they using flat top? Do people use the curved top, or people using A-frames?
Also, like how my tent is, like flat top.
I'm
like
just
that.
saying, like
Or
the
just the
difference
building
between
itself.
like what you grow, being just a private cultivator, compared to like what a big person would use. I don't know how they're doing buildings right now and stuff.
Well, I think
Are
what
they
it is-
still going like? Are they? I know they're not still going curved. Are they?
Well, it depends because sometimes you'll get a lot of your longer buildings like that, so like your greenhouses and shit. So I feel like that might be a way to go just because of the length, and that's one thing you want is in a room you want a lot of space, and when you're doing a run like that,
But does a
you do
curved roof,
run,
doesn't that build moisture?
it depends.
It
See,
just
that's another
builds-
big.
It just builds it all up in the middle and then just drips
That's another
back
big
down.
thing, though, is even no matter what you have, I think it's just a matter of having the proper ventilation and
Well,
temperature.
if
and
you
humidity
need
control.
proper drainage.
That's what
first,
it is. You need
100%.
proper humidity control. You need proper temperature
Drainage,
control.
100%. Because you get mold in your building, fuck it. Like,
Yep.
oh, let's take absolutely everything out of here and bleach everything.
And
or
then
whatever
shit,
the hell
sometimes you
gotta
might
do, 'cause I
sometimes
know
you might not
bleach
even
isn't
get a
correct.
choice because of how fucking hard it is to even get a building for cultivation. At that point, like here, fuck, dude. If I had fucking probably $1 million to go do it, I would probably have to go build my own building.
I'd have the Amish put up the frame and stuff for me.
It'd be done in 20 minutes.
They'd be done in a day. Doesn't
Oh,
matter.
they'd be
It
done with
doesn't
the whole
matter.
fucking thing in a day.
It doesn't
bro.
matter how big you wanted to build it. They'd have it done in a day. I mean,
fucking
there's
on it,
a lot
dude.
of them around trip, and they don't mess around.
Fuck no, they don't.
Yeah.
I like the Mormons.
I like their mentality of like, being bad at work is like almost like a sin, like
Yeah.
being unable to carry your own or, do as much as the next guy. They look down if you can't work hard. And
Yeah.
That's a cool mentality.
Mm-hmm. You see,
I don't currently work very hard at physical jobs or anything right now, but I did for a long time. I feel like I put in quite a bit of time. Perhaps not all the time that was needed, but my shit broke down quick. I abused this model of machine here, and it started to shit out earlier than I expected.
the Model T3
But I'm
pre-sequel.
currently working on my resume, getting back out there and stuff, fucking trying to get a job,
That
a regular job.
That Donkey Kong will get it done for you.
Dude, that Donkey Kong was beautiful, man. Every now and then, just like that Lemon OG Dosido, dude, you come across a weed every now and then that's just really good and it's as potent as you want it to be. You can smoke a half joint or a whole joint, depending on how smashed you want to get. And it's a upbeat buzz, too. Like, I don't feel anxious. I'm very, like, physically like fucking cool with just chilling here for however long, but mentally I'm very alert and aware. So like, I don't know, it's kind of cool.
Really good.
It's very good. It deserves to be where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
We still got that royal wedding coming up. We still got the cannabinoid hypermesis syndrome to cover. And that one's gonna go faster than you think, because I got all these notes, but these notes are literally like paragraph talking points, just the really important stuff that I didn't want to leave out. And I even mentioned at the end of it, like, who wrote the article and stuff, so you can compare if you don't think it's real, whatever. And I compared this article, because it is a like 2019 article. I compared it to a current article from like the Cleveland Medical Center or something like that, or whatever the Cleveland Medical Group is, and they reviewed it, and nothing really that, unfortunately, nothing really that new about it has come out, except for the number of patients.
When I just looked it up,
Number of patients has gone up.
When I looked at it a little bit ago, I think they were saying it was a study that was released in like 2011 is when it was like originally brought to attention.
Yeah, and this one was written by a
so that makes me wonder.
A doctor that focuses on cannabis. It was written by them.
Probably the
prominent person who has written for like magazines and other stuff like that. I think a legit person, because I compared it to the other article and nothing. They didn't disagree or contradict each other at all.
Okay.
And that one was written by like a whole medical group. So I feel like I did more research than we've done for a lot of things on the show. So we're going to talk about that later too. Right now, man, we're going to go try this royal wedding out and give you a quick report on that royal wedding, a hit or a miss, and we'll be right back. All right, everybody, we're back. That was the royal wedding. It was more pleasant at the start than it was at the finish, for sure.
Yeah, the end was kind of booty. The end tastes a little fucking booty. You could tell a little bit. But for $6, for a quick little something, we'll give it a yay.
Yeah, if it was $10, it would be a no.
Yeah, but for $6 for a little half gram, that's honestly not bad. That's decent. If you're in a rush, you just need to grab one real quick, and you're like, yeah, fuck man, give me that. Yeah, we'll be decent.
Yeah,
decent for sure. So
that was a good one. That was who did that one? That was Bad River Company or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was
Bad River Company.
No.
Yeah.
I took the name off on accident. Pulling that fucking piece of fucking
that plastic is really just not cool, dude. Nobody's a huge fan of that. And that was the same as the squirt, right?
Yeah, and it takes the label off too. I did it with the squirt too. It takes part of the label off. So I wonder if you like, I don't know, say you fucking went somewhere and smoked it, then put it back in a doob tube and had it in your car. I wonder if you got pulled over, if it would be an issue because the whole label isn't there. I don't think so, because I got the little QR code and shit.
Yeah.
But I wonder if that would potentially cause an issue, which you're not really supposed to have an open container in your car anyways, but say you didn't finish it.
Yeah.
Like an event or something, and it just so happened that came up. I wonder if that would be a potential issue.
Shit, I have no idea.
Pulling off that label.
We need to find out.
Because if you're pulling off labels, you can also get flagged for that because that means you're usually trying to traffic and shit like that.
Yeah, but
Always locked containers.
I don't have fucking time for trafficking for real. Like, Jesus.
But that is also a risk you take, though, that they even mentioned. If you open this and have it with you, it's free game. Not my responsibility. That's usually how that goes. So, back on this little topic real quick.
Oh, yeah, the hot dog sandwich.
So, the hot dog is technically a sandwich, and then it was brought up.
But if you take a hot dog and you put it between two pieces of bread, you'd have to call that a hot dog sandwich.
Oh, 100%.
So a hot dog on its own can't be a sandwich.
Well, by definition, it is. But then...
Oh, you fucking brought a fly with you. Look at that dirty ass.
Why you say it was me?
I was just blaming it on you before you blamed it on me. Boom.
BK, what the hell, man? BK, what the hell?
Damn it, BK. Trying to do a legit show here, and you're bringing in flies.
I didn't do nothing.
Damn
man.
it, boy.
Like fucking, what's that goddamn kid from Charlie Brown?
Lionel?
Is it Lionel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one with the blanket that always smells like ass.
BK Lionel.
He was my favorite.
So then,
I was a
technically
dirty
thinking
kid,
about
too.
it, so like I see your point there, where if you put it there, it would be a hot dog sandwich, because that's what I would call it, honestly.
That is
It'd be a
my
hot dog
like.
sandwich.
That's my number one hill to stand on. I think in this debate,
That's a good one. But then it was also
it's
brought
really
up,
my only one. I know Google says that it is a sandwich, so it is verified as a sandwich. But I'm saying that is debatable.
And so another thing is, if you look at the definition, it says it's got to be a baked bread. So then back to my chalupa thing, it might not be a sandwich technically, because a chalupa is usually fried.
That's fried.
Yeah, it's usually fried. So, buddy Shane brought it up.
Nice.
Or one of us brought it up. Think about it. So it'd have to be fried. So a chalupa might not be a sandwich.
Nice.
So I think it's just the fact of the bread being baked itself is what does it. But then it was also brought. What did homegirl say?
Yeah, and the other debate for a hot dog is that a hot dog goes on a hot dog bun, but also like a sub sandwich kind of goes on a giant hot dog bun too.
Yeah.
And then that's still called a sub sandwich. So it's hard to know which end to be on, but I feel like I feel like I'm in the middle on it now.
It technically is, but then homegirl brought up this the good
two
point
bread
of
and the hot dog.
Because when you look at it, it's supposed to be like a meat between the bread. It's between two pieces of baked bread or whatever. So then a PB&J technically wouldn't be a sandwich.
Really?
On technicalities. I'm pretty sure that's what it was saying.
But it's called a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's on menus all over the place.
Yeah.
See, hold up. An item of food consisting of two pieces of bread with meat, cheese, or other filling between them.
Okay, other fillings.
Okay, so it would be a sandwich then.
Yeah.
Yep. So we'll have to go shit on her hopes and dreams here.
Yep. So whatever you did there, whatever you do in between two pieces of bread is a sandwich.
So then would your hot dog need cheese
sandwich.
to be a sandwich?
No. It comments. It goes meat, cheese, or other fillings.
So I'm in the middle on this hot dog and the sandwich debate. I'm no longer leaning hard no
like a grilled
because
cheese.
of the sub sandwich part, but the two pieces of bread and a fucking. According to that definition, though, if you put a hot dog in between two pieces of bread, that would still be a sandwich.
Yeah.
You would just have to call it a hot dog sandwich. So what the fuck is a hot dog then?
Sandwich.
That's the only part that I disagree with. Fucking somebody put that AI shit on that and have them give
Watch
me
it fucking discompute.
I guarantee
blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's what takes it down. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
When it says yes, hit him with the rabbit holes. When it says yes, hit him with the rabbit holes.
Start hitting it with the other questions and man, see what it shoots out, because I would really love to know the full debate on that, because I'm not smart enough to go any further on it.
The way they get it though, so no, moving on from it. Moving on. We're moving on from that one.
Oh
this
man,
rabbit hole for fucking ever on that.
Yeah, right. Is a brat a sandwich?
A brat would be a sandwich though.
Son
a brat
of a
would
bitch.
Be a fucking sandwich. A brat would be a sandwich, and kielbasa would be if you put it on a bun or if you put it in between the bread. But normally it's.
But you've never heard somebody ask for a brat sandwich in their entire fucking life.
No. But it would be a sandwich.
Can I get a kielbasa sandwich? I'll be like, fucking idiot. No, that wouldn't work out, dude.
So that means I could put anything in a hot dog bun and it's still a sandwich.
Fuck, to like a certain point.
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta fucking, before I forget, I gotta make sure I marked that Royal Wedding was a yay. barely squeaked by, man. Not great for
The Magic 8-Ball was on your side today.
yeah.
Is what it was.
That's the Bad River Company.
It did decent with that. It was okay. It was up for $6, man. Fuck yeah. $6, I'll take it.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, you get nothing. You get empty water bottles and fucking broken dreams. That's what you sustain yourself on.
My parents broke those a long time ago.
That's right.
Motherfuckers. No.
Yeah.
I think we should try that Kodo next.
The Kodo, breaking the Kodo.
Yeah.
Try a fresh cart on the Kodo just to,
We could do...
because I want maximum freshness. You know,
I'm
if
not-
I'm trying the Kodo, I want like what they're gonna get when they go in. They grab a Kodo, go out, slap a card in it and hit it. I want the right off the bat.
I think we should maybe try that Mad Honey too.
That Mad Honey's gonna be its own break, but I'll give you this Bay 11.
And it's gonna put me to sleep.
We'll do the Bay 11. Dude, that Mad Honey is so good. I want it to be its own little break because I've been smoking it for a week and it's been fucking wonderful.
I don't know, that Donkey Kong's fucking...
That Donkey Kong was fantastic
Donkey
too.
Kong
though.
is top tier for me. I like that. That and that permanent marker we got that one time.
I feel like this Mad Honey is close, dude.
That
I feel
permanent
like it's
marker was
close.
good. If it is, I hope so, because that means Pure Bliss is doing a fucking hell of a
But
lot
that's
better.
that's what I said. That's why I had to bring it on because I did, kind of poo on Pure Bliss before 420, and they've been doing really great things since then. And I'm not just gonna poo on somebody and then not give them credit when they turn it around and do great. Pure Bliss is doing a fantastic job, and they're pretty much everywhere. Almost every dispensary you go to has Pure Bliss products, and they're really turning it around for the summer.
I'm about to fucking Wu-Tang fist that fly.
But at the same time, the Dakota Terp Ranch is about to harvest all of their terps. They're going to harvest. And that's coming very soon. They may have already harvested and they may be curing right now. But the Dakota Terp Ranch is going to have an array of stuff coming soon.
I mean, they're just farming terps.
No, it's just called the Dakota Terp Ranch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say,
It might be Dakota Green, actually. Dakota Green's Dakota Terp Ranch. They might have their own little subsidy. All BK's over there. He's going to get that.
bro.
Wax on.
Oh, you fucking had it too.
No,
That's what they all say.
you got a soft heart. And
Yeah, I've said that.
you
a couple
let it
times.
live on purpose because you're a big old softy.
Maybe.
I'm just a softy little man.
We're gonna come back with black eyes after this.
Hold on, I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna open this up so
Come
everybody
back
sees.
fucking-
The front of it really
Bro, I'm
just
gonna
peels
smack the
off,
fuck out of this fly.
and then underneath is this plastic little thing. And as soon as you get a corner of the plastic up, you just open it like a book.
I showered you.
Bam.
Away from me.
There it is. It's got a nice cover. If you have multiple ones, let's say you're the kind of person that's sativas during the day and indicas at night, you can save these little rubber toppers and stuff and just slap them back on there so nothing gets in the airway on here. You don't get any lint or, dirt or anything in
That
there.
is the one upside
While you're
that I
switching
like
off.
to the Pulsar battery I have. That is what I really like about them, is because they are completely enclosed. You don't have to have that.
I still get a shit all over in the end of it when I have it in my pocket.
Yeah, I have one of the taller
mouthpiece.
ones. I mean, yeah, you do, but
gonna
if you
put this
clean it out
cart-
here and there,
I'm
it
going to
works
put
out.
this cart into this, see how well it fits.
Oh, it fits perfect.
It's like it was made for it. It's beauty.
I mean, it kind of was.
I know. But not the specific brand. Some brands can be different with how they do their carts.
With certain batteries, like the old Yokan, what the fuck are those? You know what I'm talking about, BK. The little box ones. I can't even remember what the hell they're called, dude. I'm drawing a blank and I feel dumb about it now. The unis. The unis and the Uni Pros.
Oh yeah, the Uni
Yep,
Pro.
you
I used to
cannot-
have one of those.
You ever had a craft cart? Remember they look like it got a hex head fucking nut on both ends of it?
Yeah.
Yep, those. You cannot use those in a Uni. They actually make certain batteries for craft carts that are shaped like it. It feels super sleek.
Nice.
Yeah. Just because it fits all together.
But this is the nice round type, fits in everything.
This battery, honestly, that's a damn good daily.
Dude, this is
That's a damn good
is less than $15.
C charger?
Dude.
C charger?
Yeah. C charger on the bottom. less than $15, dude.
And you can plug
And
it in
you
for
can
10 or
change
15
the
minutes.
settings.
It's good for a minute.
I like mine at like 2.3. You know, shout out Jordan. And then he likes his at 3.3. So we're gonna meet at fucking 2.8, and we're gonna go try this bad boy out and see how well it hits for us. And then we're also gonna smoke this Bay 11. We may smoke the Bay 11 first or vice versa. I'm not sure how it's gonna go, but we're gonna go and we're gonna try both of these, and we're gonna come back in and we're gonna tell you what we think. We got From the Hills Bay 11, we got a KodoPro from Yokan, and we got a cart from DNS, an Indica cart. And we're gonna come back and we're gonna review all three of these things for you. All right, so stay tuned. We'll be back in some weird flash or fade out or some other dumb shit. We'll be right back.
Beam me up, Scotty.
All right, we are back, dude. And the Bay 11 From the Hills, 20%.
I vote nay. I vote nay.
Nay. I was yay for a minute because it has a nice high off of it. It's a very potent high.
Yeah,
But at the same time, you can get something that has a very potent high that tastes much better.
Yeah, it's got a fucking weird.
So it had a
nice.
nice smell. Not a fan of the
Oh,
taste.
But it smacks though.
Yeah, so it smacks. So it's gonna be a nay, but just barely, you know, because it was kind of harsh a little bit too. So that's two negatives to the positive. So it's gonna have to be a nay.
Yeah.
But this KodoPro right here,
what cart was that, by the way?
that is just the straight Indica cart.
That's all.
That's all it
says,
is. It's
Indica.
just Indica. It's 77%, I think.
That thing tastes good.
Dude, it's Indica. That's all it's called. It's from what was it? DNG?
I think so.
Yeah, Dakota
think it was,
Natural
yeah.
Growers.
Mm-hmm.
Or was it DNS?
I don't know. What'd you do with the package?
Bum,
Stay.
bum, bum, bum. It's right here.
It was DNS.
DNS, yes. DNS with the Indica cart. Big win.
Yeah, 10 points.
Big
guys.
win, dude. Very good. Tastes good. It has a man. If you wanna take a big old rip off of this, it'll it'll set you down in one shot, man. It was it's very nice. And like we said, fully adjustable, preheats.
Even 2.8 was even a little high on that one.
Yeah.
A little high.
It's a big win, dude.
Yep.
It's a big win
Dude,
on
that fucking
this.
fly is still in here.
And by the way, this is the KodoPro by Yokan, and that fly recommends it too. See, he liked it. He came right over here. He was like, "Let me hit it."
Come here, whore.
But man, we don't have the fly attachment that lets your little ass hit it, dude. Sorry.
I'm about to hit him with a
Yeah,
two-piece.
KodoPro by Yokan, under $15, bro. Yeah, big win. Go out and get it. You can get one for sure. You can get it at Cloud9 in Mitchell. 100%, dude. These are fantastic. And it's not, I know it's small and stuff, and it's not going to be your number one, smoke thing. It's not going to be your number one thing you use for smoking carts, not your number one battery, but as a backup, this thing is solid. Let's say something happens, you drop your little thing on, Tuesday, you don't get paid till Friday. If for under $15, this is fantastic to have. And it has a little itty bitty tiny little thing right here where I think you can clip it onto something.
Like a little lanyard piece.
Yeah.
One of those little thread lanyard pieces. Yeah.
Yep. Very small though. But yeah, and it would just be great to have around just in case. So that's a big yes. You want to rate it? You want to give it a number?
For her fucking size, that thing's a 10 out of 10. Always has been. I had one. I got one. My first one was a while ago. I give the card a solid 8.5. Card a solid 8.5, but the Kodo is a solid 10. Just because of how little it is, and you charge as fast, and it lasts a while. So they always do good on that. If I always lose my daily battery, I have one of those. Just because, and it's adjustable voltage.
I'm never getting
you get some carts that taste like ass if they're up too high, and you get some carts that just almost don't burn right if they're down too low. And you don't, sometimes they're a little finicky just depending on how they're made. So the fact that it's adjustable to that extent is nice. and it's a lot smaller than the Uni. The Uni is a super nice battery, but when you got that big clunky fucker in your pocket, it's like It fits in your little Coke pocket. Slip right in there.
I don't know if I should rate this. We're gonna just I'm gonna leave it at a 10. Go ahead and get you one of these, dude. Go ahead and get you the KodoPro, dude. If you ain't got one, we 100% recommend it. Get out and get you one, because it's important to have around just as a backup. Like we said, keep a flashlight around in case the power goes out, right? You should keep one of these around too, in case something happens to your thing until you can get a new one.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I have. I just keep that around.
So the Bay 11 was a no, and the KodoPro is a yes, 10 out of 10 for the Yokan KodoPro battery. Just thank you, Cloud9 for recommending it.
I always like them, and they got new colors. When I got them, they only had.
Oh yeah, they got different colors in this.
I just like a red one and shit. Now they got a little purple one, I think too.
Yeah, I just like random weird colors.
No, they did good with that.
Bright weird shit. I like.
They did good with that one for sure.
That's a big win, dude. So now we're gonna get into this cannabinoid hypermesis syndrome. I always got to look at it first, man. Them is big words.
Yeah, so I was looking into that, and like the quick little bit that I looked into it, like I was saying, I think the first study came out in 2011. But like even throughout, you're like people, oh, I can't smoke weed, I'm allergic. Well, I
don't think those people are talking about this. Because if they had this, they would, some people might have this and not, and a lot of people might have this and not know it. They say potentially up to 6% of people that go into the ER for vomiting could have this.
Okay, because that's the thing I was looking at, is it was saying like that's one of the main things is you just fucking puke your guts out constantly, nausea, abdominal pain, like weird things like that. And then it says
it's said to be caused by too much cannabis use, which is just to verify what too much cannabis use would be.
In their terms,
it defines it as multiple grams of concentrates per day or several ounces per month. So it would have to be more than what your limit is. I think more than what the South Dakota limit is, anyways. Yeah, because it would be,
I feel like it's only certain people too,
and they say that's another thing. They're not sure. That's the only common factor is cannabis use between the people. That's it. That's the only thing.
So it's just kind of process of elimination. So I don't know. Maybe,
but they're called the marijuana community, I guess overall is kind of against it, saying that it's not a thing. But my girlfriend's dad definitely has this.
I wonder
100%.
I wonder if it's from all the newer weed, all the new school methods. I wonder if it's some from maybe nutrients or a growing method.
They don't know.
That's what I mean.
People blame neem oil. That's how I got into it. People blame neem oil for it for a long time, but
using it in their crops.
Yeah, but it has nothing to do with it, because there's people that have the smoke weed that has nothing to do with neem oil that have developed the same thing. There was a guy that worked for a company that grew 100% organic, just sunlight and water weed. And that's what his whole thing was. And the head guy for that got a CHS. So that takes out pesticides, that takes out neem oil.
Well, if you're going organic, though, you would almost use pesticides for sure, unless you're just Jesus
he used
himself.
Nothing. He used
unless
nothing.
You're just Jesus. Unless, well,
that's pretty much what it was. It was supposed to be a straight, from the earth. This is how it's supposed to come. This is how it's supposed to be. One of those guys, and he got it.
That also makes me wonder. I wonder if it's something that went wrong with the harvest or with the crop at some point, with their grow. Maybe something got fucking. Is there spider mites and shit like that? There's a reason.
They're saying it could potentially be genetic too. Did you know when you clip your leaves off your plants, you're supposed to bag those and throw them the fuck away?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're supposed to.
Yeah. You're not supposed to throw them on the ground. You're supposed to bag them and throw them away, because any plant or any leaf that is deformed like that could potentially have some kind of mite on it.
Yeah.
And you just can't see it.
Yeah, that's why
you're not supposed to drop them on the floor, because then they can get into your whole fucking shit.
Yeah, no, you're just supposed. That's what I get a box. Every time I go defoliate, that's what I do.
So there's a word
get a
for
box.
everybody if you're doing your own thing. Hey, if you pluck your leaves or if you're clipping leaves, don't throw them on the ground. Put them in a bag or a box or something and get rid of them immediately afterwards.
Well, that's actually another thing. If you're going
And
from,
you should also if you want to be real technical about it, you should also wear gloves when you do that, so you're not passing mites potentially from a leaf to a healthy leaf.
the biggest thing with that is actually just herming them out. Say you just going from straight seed and you get a male or a female. The biggest thing, say you got 2 different tents or something like that.
So yeah,
there's some males and ones
herming out, and you touch that, and then you touch.
Yeah, it can happen because it's
I don't. Okay, shit. Dude.
So if it's herming out, it's a little bit different, just because when it's herming out.
What would it be like to go in and like you go through, you're doing all your plants, and then on your way out, you turn, and you're like, huh? And you notice like one of the first ones was like herming out, and you're like, no, I touched everything. I went and fucking fingered every plant.
So that's the thing, though, is when it's herming out, that means it was like at first it is a female, and it's starting to grow the male side of the plant.
Yeah, so if you get some of that ism, plantism, if you will, scientific term, of course, the plantism or plant jizz on your hand, and you pass that to a female plant.
If you don't catch it in time, that can happen, yes. So if you
that's terrifying.
Say one of your fucking plants herms out, it can herm out and start affecting the other plants. And you can actually get a lot of seeds like that. That's one issue that can cause some seeds, is you get one that herms out on you. But now, if it's a male plant itself, then you want to get those down as soon as possible, as soon as you know they're getting the pollen sacs, because the pollen sacs are what pollinate and turn it into a male when it's a female.
Okay.
So
I know so little.
So if you have a male plant and if you chop that fucker down, you want to get those out of there, and then you want to wash your fucking hands, and then obviously you want to get them out as soon as possible, because if they start releasing the pollen, that'll fuck up everything. It can. I'm not saying that it 100% will. Really good chance. There's a really good chance. And then even when it herms out, you can fix it when it herms out. If it starts to, you can fix that and kind of get it to bounce back sometimes if you know what you're doing.
I wouldn't even try.
But if it stays in there for too long, then if you don't notice it, no, it can fuck up your whole shit.
Dude, that's nothing good coming out of that. That's some scary
sometimes
shit.
Sometimes they do it out of stress, pretty sure. Sometimes they just do it out of stress. They get fucking super stressed out. Something happens here or there, and then
you had a bunch of yours end up being dudes, right?
Yeah, I had over half of mine.
Man, that hurts.
But that's why I had so many to start, though. That's why I put all those seeds. That's why I sprouted them all.
Well, yeah, because I
knew it was going to happen like that.
You can only have so many plants, but you don't know like which ones are going to be plants you can use.
And that's why I did the number I did, because I figured as soon as I chop all the ones down that are going to be males, I'll be left with my limit.
Actually weren't you left with under your limit?
I think it was just at it. It was just at my limit.
Oh, no shit.
It was just at my limit.
Wow.
So that worked
out perfectly.
Yeah. And then even if I got super lucky and I didn't get a bunch of males, I guess I'm just picking the favorite ones. So
then you have choices.
Yeah, it was just going to be whatever phenos I like the best.
And that's great that's a great option for people who are just cultivating for personal, just for themselves and just for the fun of it or whatever. That's great, dude. That's a great way to do it. That's very smart. I feel like that's valuable information. We've had a little bit of valuable information apart from just a ridiculous amount of reviews. There was just so much we wanted to try this week, we had so much going on. So we couldn't help it, we couldn't help it. We had too much fun. There was just too many things. Back to that CHS, they call it the marijuana user's boogeyman. Ooh. Because if you get it, you can't smoke weed anymore. And that's...
Yeah, it says it induces vomiting is the biggest one.
Painful bouts of vomiting lasting anywhere from a couple hours to more than 2 weeks. And if you have if you vomit for more than, let's say, 12 to 24 hours, take your ass to the fucking ER. Okay, you're going to get dehydrated. You need to go there. And then even if you continue to puke, they can give you IV.
Put some saline in you.
Because if you let this go, if you have that, the intense nausea, unusual body temperature shifts, the only thing that makes you feel better are hot baths and showers, and you're just sick and sick and sick, you may have this. And if you don't go to the doctor, it can get worse and worse. and you can get severe dehydration, which leads to kidney failure, which kills you.
Well, I'm
So-
glad I don't got that because fuck.
That's
that.
just it. They don't know what
Just fuck
causes it.
that.
They don't know. You could have the genetics to have it pop up later. Nobody
Honestly,
knows.
until you brought up the the technicalities behind it, I didn't even know that was the thing. I just figured people bug out from the smoke, and that's I feel like it could be potentially a nutrient thing.
And hot baths and showers are the only relief that these people can get, and that's only for a short period of time, and then they get sick again. And that, I mean, like, only for maybe half hour or so.
Is this like weed?
And then they're
This
sick.
is weed AIDS.
It's
is
pretty
weed
bad.
AIDS. This is
It
weed
was
AIDS.
first identified. The first person who legitimately got diagnosed with it was in 2004. Was when they first noticed it. In 2019, when they wrote this article that I was reading, it said only 200 people had it. But I think it's like almost 10 times that people that have it. And like I said, my girlfriend's dad has this. So, if somebody knows somebody who studies this kind of stuff or is interested in studying this stuff, I'm sure he would be open to any suggestions on any kind of relief besides hot showers and stuff, which is what he does now. Hot showers and going to the doctor for IVs, but
Think Tums would help?
I don't
Tums
think
would help settle that down.
I don't think it's on
the.
I don't think it's on the list of things that could possibly help. I
No.
know Benadryl could potentially help some people because it's different for everybody.
I can kind of see that. Honestly.
It's different for everybody. Like, different things help everybody. That's the thing. It has the only thing that's related amongst people is that they all smoke cannabis, but the treatments that help each person, apart from just completely cutting off cannabis use, there's some that stop smoking weed with neem oil and stuff, and it helps them. And there's others that no matter what they do, it makes them sick. And even if you stop and you wait until you feel better and you start smoking again, it can take up to 2 months for your symptoms to come back. So you can get them little periods of being able to smoke and everything's great, and then you get fucking sick again. So it's very terrible,
CHS?
man. It's very terrible. Yeah.
Is the acronym for that CHS?
Yeah. Cannabis, cannabinoid hypermesis syndrome. Yeah. But, it's not just neem oil, though, because there's cases that prove otherwise. It's not caused by pesticide poisoning, because the symptoms from pesticide poisoning and the symptoms from CHS, like the full amount of symptoms, the length of symptoms, the variety, they're all different. So it's not that. Some scientists, they started working on it, and scientists have started looking at receptors, because you have receptors, in the brain, nerve cells.
Yeah.
Like in your stomach, there's receptors.
Yeah.
Then, so I looked up a little bit on some of those receptors, and it turns out that THC stimulates the body's CB1 receptors.
Yeah.
And those are in the brain and the gut. And the body responds to having the CB1 receptors stimulated. The body responds by decreasing the amount of CB1 receptors that are on the nerve cells.
Okay.
So, and that's what we would call building a tolerance to weed.
Yeah.
That's why I like such high. So I'm in danger too, because I like very high THC. And, it's the one thing I haven't been struck with yet. So
Yeah, that's weird. But then you got to think, though,
I have a pretty good life.
there's a lot of people that smoke a fuck ton of weed. And so
Yeah,
it's
and-
really just got to be at random.
But scientists think potentially that once the number of CB1 receptors drop below a certain level, bam, that activates CHS. But they have to drop to such a low level that only, 200 to 2,000 people have this diagnosed.
Probably like a little fucking defense mechanism.
And I know everybody wants to fucking say marijuana causes no harm. It's a medicine. It's a da-da-da. Too much water can kill you, dude. You drink too much water, you can fucking die. And water is the lifeblood of all living
if you're
stuff,
smoking,
so.
just smoking in general isn't really the greatest, but
Yeah.
that's just because you're inhaling shit. No matter, like, on just a basic terms of it, he's just smoking anything in general will just kind of slightly fuck you up a little bit.
Yeah, and then the other receptor that they talk about is this one is it's definitely involved somehow because it's called the TRPV1 receptor, which, you know, for anybody that is into this shit, it's also known as the vanilloid receptor and also known as the capsaicin receptor.
Oh, okay.
Most of you should, know capsaicin receptor, and that's activated by cannabis, but also hot baths can activate this receptor, and maybe why, because that receptor might shut down, and then you smoke cannabis and your body like rejects it.
Okay.
And so
that would make sense.
And that would be the hot baths activate that receptor and make you feel better.
Huh.
But then the water cools down, you run out of hot water, and bam, you're right back to feeling like shit because those receptors calm back down and you go back to being sick. That's another potential cause. I'm just, I checked this information with another one from Cleveland Medical Center or the Cleveland Medical Group, something like that.
Yep, you were saying that.
Yeah, and this is the best information I could get for everybody. And like I said, my girlfriend Morgan, her dad has this, and fucking he gets fucking sick a lot. He goes into the ER sometimes three times a week, 4 times a week.
God damn,
dude, he's had
God damn,
he's gone into kidney failure once for sure, maybe more, but it's pretty bad. It's almost killed him. So it's serious shit. And it's real.
It's going to be interesting to see what they find on him, what they discover about that.
Oh, well, in South Dakota, they just keep telling him to quit smoking weed. They don't offer him any kind of treatment, nothing. They just say, it's fucking marijuana, and they just fucking cut it. They're not even willing to try shit.
And I don't know. You'd have to get some funding for that. That's probably got to be a nice.
Well, that's why I said, if somebody in Colorado or California or something is really working on this and wants somebody to study, I guarantee. He would be more than happy to fucking come out and have you fucking study him or try to help.
Lab rat him.
Any kind of relief would probably be a fucking godsend at this point. He's been dealing with this for years and years. And it's fucking scary sometimes.
Rugged.
Yeah.
Rugged.
And like we said, it can be caused by clean marijuana. Benadryl might help. Maybe it's helped some people. And then I want to give a shout out to Leafly, which is where I found this article. I found it on Leafly, and it was written by Dr. Emily Erlenbaugh, who she's wrote for other magazines and has written on marijuana and cannabis things before, and seems pretty intelligent on the whole thing. So that was that was our view on cannabinoid hypermesis syndrome. If you know anybody that gets super sick from marijuana, maybe they should get checked for that, get checked out, find potential relief.
I'm gonna do some more peeping into that too.
Yeah.
Every now I'm kind of looking
and that
if there's anything else that we find, because that's an intriguing, that's a real hot take, considering that the only downside that they found so far is when they killed that monkey. Remember that shit?
No.
They did this thing where they were trying to figure out the side effects of weed, so they took a gas mask and they strapped it to a chimp or a monkey or whatever, and they just fucking pumped weed smoke into there. They forgot to give him oxygen too, so it killed him. So they're like, oh, it kills. It was a thing they did, but they literally fucking sat there, strapped a gas mask to a monkey. I can't remember what it was, but they strapped a gas mask to a monkey and they fucking pumped a bunch of fucking smoke at him, but they didn't pump oxygen in with it. So he was literally just breathing in carbon dioxide and smoke. So the motherfucker's gonna die.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah.
But I don't know who did that, or
I don't know. It was long fucking time ago.
I doubt if they unless they fucking caught him in the act, I doubt anybody would fess up to something like that. It was a thing that I heard about. People do a lot of things in the other countries where they don't have regulations and shit. Well, and big companies do that shit all the time.
Fuck
they do studies. Yeah, they do studies in other places, and Jesus, that was a hot take. But they
fucking do.
They do studies in other places that they can't get away with in certain places. So and that stuff does happen, man. Like stuff like that could totally happen. That's horrible, but I mean,
but that's what I mean. It's like, other than that's
people have died. People and animals have died in shittier ways. I know
that's the only other downside that I've really seen to anything.
Well, this could be a thing related.
So if this is a real thing that does, potentially
simple overuse. I mean, you are more than able to stay high for a day on a gram of bud and like a quarter of weed, eighth of weed.
You mean a gram of wax?
Oh yeah, gram of wax. Sorry, I'm high. But yeah, a gram of wax or sugar or crumble or whatever the hell.
I like the faux. I like faux.
Yeah, or faux.
Faux is fucking phenomenal.
And that and a fucking eighth of weed should get you through a day.
Easily.
And if that's not getting you through a day, you could possibly be developing this. So keep an eye on that kind of stuff. And maybe try to cut back.
Yeah,
a
we're gonna
bit.
have to look into that one. That one's a hot take.
You know, if you got a relative, especially if you got a relative that says they get violently ill if they smoke weed or something like that, definitely maybe pay attention to that so it just doesn't sneak up on you or something. Because the last thing,
because violently ill could just be I'm too high and I don't feel good.
Yeah,
But
that could be. It
but
could
when
be
it
too
gets to
strong
that,
a
when
weed.
it gets to that point, that's interesting. That's
Yeah,
interesting. We're gonna have to look more into that. We'll end up obviously talking about that more on a couple later.
I mean,
episodes.
yeah, anything that we find out about it, we'll definitely be coming forward with. But yeah, that's something to think about. You know, something that's out there. I hate to if I if I killed your buzz.
Someone's
or
gonna be halfway through a joint and go,
gave you nightmares or something like that, man. That's my bad. We got this Mad Honey from Pure Bliss to check out yet. This Mad Honey, 22.6% THC, dude. And it's very pretty, dude. It's very pretty. These are tiny,
a little popcorn. Not quite popcorn butts, but a little bit bigger. It smells good though. The Mad Honey name is a good one for it. It's got a nice.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
There was another one there called Mimosa that's been there for a minute.
Mimosa's been
almost,
around.
I think it's almost gone. But I was gonna
Mimosa's
try
hit or
that
miss.
from Pure
Mimosa's hit or
Bliss.
miss.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a bigger noggin here.
Just a
And
bunch of little guys.
It's just tiny little popcorn buds.
Just a bunch of little guys. That
But they're
happens. Though.
gorgeous, though. I mean, they're beautiful. Beautiful little buds.
So, want to go try that out?
Oh, yeah, we're going to go smoke a doober of this Mad Honey.
Yeah, it even smells good over here. That's decent. That's
Yeah.
decent.
I've been finding that a lot lately. I've been getting pre-rolls and eights from Superior Buds there that if you pop it, you know, just to like sniff it or something, dude, it stinks up your whole car and shit. Like you got to wait till you get home to check it out because otherwise it's just you might as well burn a doober in your car.
Yeah, at that point,
this stuff
some
is
of them,
potent. So yeah, we're going to go check this out and we'll be right back with more smoking that ish, man.
Yeah.
All right, later.
I like the little he did right there. About us.
right.
He said he'll warm it up a little bit.
We are back with the end of our episode here. We are going to wrap up. BK, go ahead and check it out. Look and see if we have any comments on any of the episodes so we can respond. We'll respond to older episodes for now. I mean, once we get up, we're going to keep doing this once a week. So once we get up there in episodes, we might stop, just go back a couple. Excuse me.
That Mad Honey was okay. That
Yeah.
was okay. That's got a nice smack to it.
Dude, that Mad Honey was very good.
Mhm.
Like I said, it's what I've been taking home smoking, but I found some stuff the other day that's called 10 Gs that I'm going to be probably bringing if it's still around by next week, which is a maybe, dude. If it's still around by next week, I'm going to bring that in and we're going to check that out. Cause, dude, Pure Bliss doing big things, man.
Yeah, they're doing good. They're doing good. I
Yeah.
give that one. I give it an 8.
Yeah, I'll give it an 8 as well.
8.
Solid 8
Yep.
for that one, which is very good.
They did decent with that for sure.
See what an 8 does on this thing. I gotta have BK
Oh,
start.
you're in the back.
BK's got to start doing this stuff. He's got to be our records keeper. What do we got? A solid 8. Solid 8 will tie it with Frozen Fuel.
Oh, that Frozen Fuel was good as fuck though.
Yeah, Frozen Fuel in 5th place. So very good. Yeah, put them in the top 5. So it's a good one. It's just below Hooligan, above Booty Clapper, which I wasn't a huge fan of. Chem D, the low 7 on the Chem D. I almost feel bad about that one.
And then we usually average them out between the two of us too. So that's also 2
Yeah.
usually contradicting ratings as well.
Well, yeah, that's just it because, we're different people. So I'm not, you you're not going to change yours based off what I say, and I'm not going to change my opinion based off what you say.
Don't let the
Usually
government
we
hear that.
find a happy medium, and we're like, yeah, that sounds
Don't let the government hear this.
reasonable. Yeah, we get along, so one of us is going to die in a car accident or some shit now.
Fuck.
Yep, CIA going to kill us. They're like, those guys are friends. They like each other. One of them has to die.
Not me. My nose goes already, bro.
I mean, whatever. I already
I'm on it.
fucking had a heart attack,
I can't
dude.
fucking die in a car crash.
That's just it. I already had a heart attack, and I tried to unlife myself multiple times when I was younger.
I've been in a car crash twice.
So I am prime material for somebody who just fucking gets off and nobody knows it, dude. There's literally like fucking 50 ways you could kill me where people would be like, yep, I always knew he was going to go like that. And just fucking check, move on, fucking.
Put that in the finished stack of papers.
Yeah, I done did screwed myself over, man. But yeah, if you find any lemon OG do-si-do from Dakota National Green, or if you are able to go around when this comes out here in a few days, if it is still around and you are able to go grab some Dakota cookies, Donkey Kong.
Fuck yeah.
From, what is that from? Was that?
That was from the hills.
From the hills,
It
yeah.
was, yeah.
Yeah, if you can get that from the hills, dude, that is well worth it, man.
Yeah.
Well worth it.
That was good. Do we have any new comments, BK?
We have a new subscriber, it says.
Let's go, baby.
Hey,
Raina Van Hooser.
hey, Raina, thank you for subscribing, dude. We appreciate it. Yes, dude. And I was gonna give Raina a shout out anyways, because Raina, that's the one that works at
Superior Buds.
Superior Buds, right?
Yep.
She is gonna be moving, unfortunately, to Colorado. And her and her husband are gonna be moving out there. Something she's always wanted to do. That's where he's from.
Mountains are nice.
And they're actually saving. If you see her at Superior Buds, when you go in there, leave her a nice tip, because that is going into her fund for her to be able to move comfortably. And she's already at like 80%. So, and they're very nice people. They're extremely nice people.
We worked at the restaurant together,
Yeah.
so she's good shit.
Yeah, we've known her since back when we were slaving away in the kitchen, dude. And she's good people. Her husband's good people. They deserve it. So they're at like 75, 80%, somewhere in the middle there. So I would like to see that. If there's anything we can do, I would like to see that go well above what she was expecting by the time she takes off. Because they're good people and they deserve to go and be happy. So it's nice
All
stuff.
the mountains are nice. All the mountains are nice.
Dude, you can't. But honestly,
The mountains are nice, man.
I've lived only a few places, and out in Colorado was one of them, Fraser and Winter Park.
Okay.
And it's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been in my life.
Yep. No, the mountains are so nice.
Yeah.
So fucking nice.
And I'm sure the Superior Buds is gonna hate to see her go, but
She's always nice and bubbly
Yeah.
when you get in there. It's good shit.
yeah, she's going somewhere else to do probably the same basic stuff. So she's still gonna be out there making people happy with good suggestions on buds and flowers and everything. So yeah, good luck to them. And thank you for subscribing.
Yeah. 10 points. Thanks for that.
Yeah, for sure.
That
dude.
makes up for that one you lost.
For sure. Yep.
Oh,
That one, whoever it was, some
Fuck you.
loser
Yeah,
who
one
didn't want to
again.
watch
Once again,
anymore.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fucking dick.
What else are you
Man.
gonna do, really? I mean, come on. We put out an episode every week. That's enough to entertain you for a couple hours every week.
Bastard.
So you should check it out. You know.
Fucking.
But if anything we said offended you or hurt your feelings, made you butt hurt, you
We
know,
didn't do comments.
we did do comments. I was
I just said the new subscriber, and then
Wait,
you
are there
guys went on
comments?
a tangent. We got one new comment from Jared on the last video.
Jared. What the hell did you say?
He said, less THC usually smokes better than high THC cardboard flavor. I would
Yeah.
rather smoke 2 bowls of flavor versus cardboard.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah. 100%.
But at the same time, if it's
Yeah.
too low a THC, I'd rather not waste my fucking time.
I see where you're coming from on that. I see
Yeah.
where you're coming from on that. But
Yeah,
that's
because
also
I
a
can
thing.
only smoke so much in a given day before my lungs are like, dude, fuck you and fuck your feelings.
Yeah.
You don't get no more.
That's where that Donkey Kong comes in.
Yeah, exactly.
where it is.
And then I got to smoke, like, I got to do a dab or something and just you take it and fucking, before I go to bed or something like that.
Fucking
You know,
zone the fuck
'cause-
out. Yep.
So if low THC for me just doesn't work.
I'm a fan though. I'm
I
usually a
like
fan.
flavors, and maybe if it's the first thing I smoke when I wake up, sure. But after that, I mean, you got to be coming to me with some power. Otherwise, I'm not even going to pay attention. You think my eyes are this far open because I don't smoke a lot of high grade THC? I'm not squinting.
He says I'm not squinting. It's just
I'm not. You want me to open them?
we zoom in? No,
Doesn't that look ridiculous?
wouldn't be able to find.
I'm really trying, dude.
Honestly, though, the low ones aren't bad. I kind of like some of the lower ones that got that flavor, though.
I got nothing.
I had this one time. I was in Colorado actually, and I got one. What the fuck was it? It was either a Northern Lights or a Bubba Kush, but it was like 8% or some stupid low percent. But
booty.
no, it was
Actually,
it
the
was
Gushers-
really enjoyable.
Dude, I looked back and the Gushers that we had.
Was it like a 13?
It was, yeah, the Gushers were like 13%, and I think we gave it like a fucking 8.
Yeah,
An 8 or an 8.25. I'll have to
Yeah, no,
look
that was-
back for sure.
that one was heat. That was good.
I'll have to look back and see what the hell did we give it.
They did good shit on that one.
I'm bookkeeping as well. And
3
I
hours later.
forgot what we were talking about.
All right, you're just looking for the Gushers. Man, honey might not be too bad.
We need some like doo.
Elevator, get the fucking elevator music out of here. I've had to be on hold with goddamn courthouses and so much with all that license shit going on so much lately. I know their fucking hold music, and I know at what point in the song it cuts off, puts you to voicemail.
Damn, we did not record the info that far back.
I already fucking my bad.
But I have it on my phone. Let me check it. I have it in my notes on the phone.
No, the fuck you
Last desperate effort.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. It
you?
was from Dakota National Growers, and it was Gushers, and we gave it an 8.25. Yeah, we talked about this because it goes right with the hooligan. Or was that something that we just did?
That was something you did.
Oh, that was the fucking one that we just smoked.
Hooligan?
No.
Oh, I was like, no, what? No.
No, the Mad Honey.
Yeah, yep, the Mad Honey. Yep. With an 8. Mad
Yeah,
Honey
dude,
with an 8.
we went hard this week, dude.
Mad Honey 8, not the 2.5. Remember, we went with the 8 with the frozen fuel. Frozen fuel was good as fuck, though. That shit was popping.
And then this one we did 8.25 on the Gushers.
Yep. There it is.
I have to redo this list, which is why we're gonna have a whiteboard. And if you fall low enough to not be on the whiteboard, you're just not gonna be on the list no more. We'll have a history, you know. We really should be doing more work on like having more information on our YouTube, or we really could use a website, honestly.
We just need to get some better tags in there.
Yeah, but we could use like a legit website would be nice. So we could have shit on there, like a history of the flowers and stuff we do, because it's going to become a pretty big fucking list, dude. We're knocking them out pretty decent, and it's going to be.
I don't want to get some of these fucking seeds. I wonder where they get their seeds from. That's what I wanted. I wonder where the motherfuckers get their seeds, because some of those are pretty decent. That's for sure.
Yeah. And any of these companies, if we're lucky enough to have somebody who works for any of these companies or something like that watching this show, hey, hit us up. Let us know how much for a tour of the facility or whatever. Let us know what we can get for cheap.
I want to know
broke.
where you get your seeds from, honestly.
Yeah. Anything.
It could be anywhere. It could be anywhere. Even if it's
fantastic.
Freya's a licensed seed bank now.
Sweet.
Yep. That's
Fruits of Freya and Mitchell.
yep.
Licensed seed bank.
Now a licensed seed bank.
So go and get your seeds. If you're cultivating, growing for yourself, don't get them from Bob down the street. Go and
No, go and buy you some nice seeds.
yeah.
Go get you some nice seeds. If you're putting money in, if you're going into the store and you're buying the products and the soils, you're putting some money into it as is. So go in there and check out some of the seeds they got. I went in there the other day. They got advice, and they got a nice selection of some feminized. I think they got a couple autos too, which I'm not particularly I'm not gonna do that really.
Yeah.
Oh, I might try them at some point, but I don't think I'm just gonna run. I don't think so. Because the autos, they start the flowering process. Like, you don't start it; they kind of just do it, and it's like little telltales. But then at the same time, you can't veg them out for as long as you want to. No, mine were so fucking big.
Yeah.
I might not be able to do that because at some point they're just gonna start flipping.
Damn, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, but some people like it because it's easier for them to just kind of do without having to do the whole process of it. So then they can tell, be like, all right, well, this one's ready. But I like the flipping process itself. It's fun.
So it sounds like people just want to be lazy.
Yeah, a little bit. But the feminized ones will be cool because that way you know.
Lazy's not usually better as far as I know, but if you're just starting out, for sure, definitely go with the easier route.
Nah,
Fucking see if you can do
fuck
it.
that. Go straight from scene.
Nah, that worked out for you.
Go
We're
straight from
talking
scene. Learn
fucking
something. Trial and
people-
error.
People might not be as passionate. If you got a lot of free, like, if you're willing to make time for your grow and your plants, like hardcore, stupid time, you can do it the way he did it. But I would, if I was personally doing it, I would start with an easier method. Like I was saying, try it with the training wheels on first.
Yeah.
And see what you come up with. And if you knock that out of the park, or even grow something that's like, sweet, this is smokable and it's nice and I like the high, then move up to doing your own stuff and potentially more and more if you want to. But definitely, especially if you have no experience with growing anything, I would go the easier route. It doesn't always work out like he did it. You could possibly invest a decent sum of money and end up with nothing if you mess it up. So
yeah. So I know after all said and done for my first harvest, I think I put about 2,000 in, just for my tent and setup and this and that.
yeah,
I did
so
spend a nice
start
little-
out
nice little
lower.
chunk on the
Most
light,
people.
too. $2,000 in about 8 months.
BK keeps sniffling over there. It sounds like a horn.
Jesus
Honk.
fuck, BK.
We got a goose.
Bro, he's gonna beat us up when we leave this motherfucker.
But yeah, dude, that's what we got this week for everybody, man. We hope everybody enjoyed it for real.
100%.
Yeah,
100%. Stay tuned, people.
for real.
Stay
If
tuned.
anything we said bugged you or offended you or bothered you or
If you got
something.
issues, anything of the sort.
yeah, made
If
you
you
have
pissed you
to,
off. If you pissed you off, kind of let us know. It'd be
if you
funny.
made you itch your face and you kind of like scratched yourself too much and it kind of like broke the skin and now it feels like a little irritating. But
If you
it
were
probably
watching
won't
this,
bother
got
you for long.
sidetracked, stub your toe or something like that
Yeah,
real quick.
but, any of that happened, remember that you can't blame us for what we said or now for what happened to you while we were smoking that ish. We'll see you guys next time.
Later, guys.
Thanks for watching.